Previously, traffic violators in Uganda faced fines of up to 2 million Uganda shillings or 3 years imprisonment for violating traffic rules. However, in 2024, the Ministry of Works and Transport operationalized updates to the 2004 Traffic Act to improve driver behavior and protect vulnerable road users. According to Michael Kananura, traffic spokesperson, the new regulations include specific speed limits for different road categories.
The maximum speed limit at all times has been reduced to 90 kilometers per hour. We all used to know that the maximum speed limit has been 100 kilometers per hour. So this has changed, and we are now not allowed to drive beyond 90 kilometers per hour when it comes now to these private vehicles. But when we get to the PSV vehicles that transport or move passengers, for them it is 80 kilometers per hour.
While some roads have a 90 km per hour speed limit, others may have higher limits.
But then when we get to the expressway, Kampala Expressway, for example, the maximum speed limit, that one, it is 100 kilometers per hour. So the regulation also goes ahead to say that on the dual carriage, it is also 100 kilometers per hour. However, the road like a Northern Bypass is a dual carriage, but of course, which is now in a built-up place. And there now you realize that we have a signpost of 70 kilometers per hour.
Key highlights of the regulations include 30 km per hour speed limit in areas with high human traffic, such as market centers, schools, and hospitals.
We find many people, then the speed limit has been reduced to 30 kilometers per hour. Areas where there are schools, areas where there are hospitals are along the highway, marketplaces, churches, mosques, and all that. It calls for all motorists to reduce their speed up to 30 kilometers per hour.
The express penalty system for speeding violations include 200,000 shillings fine for exceeding the speed limit by up to 30 kilometers per hour.
And you violate beyond that by in between 1 to 30. So you are in 31, 32, up to 60. The fine is 200,000 shillings. Now, when you go beyond 30 plus kilometers per hour in violation, the fine goes to 600,000 shillings. So in other words, in a place where the speed limit talked about is 30 kilometers per hour, and you are found driving 61, 62, and so on, the fine for you is 600,000 shillings.
The express penalty system has been automated to detect and capture images of vehicles violating traffic laws, producing tickets automatically.
Captures these photos and sends them to the command centers, and then these images are reviewed and tickets are either approved or rejected. Then the number plates are well identified, and then the ticket is processed. A payment reference number, or what we may call PRN number, is generated, and the vehicle owner receives a notification via SMS and an email address that which were registered on the vehicle that you are driving.
These changes aim to combat the increasing road carnage in Uganda, as reported in 2024.
Photo will capture 2 violations in this initial stage. That is speeding and red light violations. The Ministry of Works and Transport is conducting public sensitization, training our traffic officers and stakeholders on the system functionality to roll it out soon. This is therefore to warn all those who are accustomed to speeding and running the red lights, especially the motorcyclists, to adjust their behavior before the system is rolled out.
Naguja Serena, NSTV.